We're finally out of that town. That was 10 hours of doing quests in there. Well, this rum and gold is mine now. In case you're wondering, I own that now. It's mine. It's like some more gold coins over here. A clam. Some more clams. Another fish. I don't know if it's wise to pick up dead fish off the floor. Seems a little sus. Hi, Nautilus.
Yes!
Sorry, I need your shells. Nothing personal. Do I have a map? No. That guy must have finished the map by now. He must have. Because I don't have a map to see where I am, so it must have it. Right? It's gotta be. Ah, burbs. Come on now. Whoa, hey, hey, hey. Okay. Let's get some of that free chicken meat. I'm about to do a bunch of them. Alright, let's go back in and get our damn map, because I don't know where I am or where I'm going. Some thick-ass jungle out here. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Crowdfunding has hit 500 million to complete the map feature. Oh. Well, considering this game came out over 24 years ago. No, that's wrong. 14 years ago. Like that's not right. Oops. Okay, this map has to be done by now. There's no way it's not done. It's got to be done. I'm an old fart. Well, we're all getting up there in age. When you see a group of young people being rowdy and you're like, sit down. Stop being so rowdy. That's when you know you're old.
Is the map done? I've come for the map.
And I've finished it. If you want it, pay me and it's yours.
Yes, I'll take it.
Take good care of it.
Thank you.
Maps are works of art.
Yes, they are. Now we have a big, beautiful map of the whole island. I know when kids drive by with their loud music playing in their car, like if the whole car is shaking your cars, it's so loud, or your windows in your house, you're like, damn you kids! That's when you know you're old. Deathloop is hard. Yeah, it was a decently tough game. let's fry up all of our meats.
Looks good.
God, everyone's smoking weed over here. What the hell?
This smells good.
So much weed smoking.
I think that's cooked.
Let's put all of these on here for easy eating. God, these heal so little. Thank you. Well, now I have a world map at least. We want to go to the Don's place, so we gotta find where the hell he is again. The one guy showed me a long time ago. That was like 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, hello. Gotcha, you big old chicken bird. Oh shit, we outside the walls? We are now. We have finally escaped into the land of Risen. Some of these damn birds everywhere. Let's see. They're eating a dead woman. What the? Watch it! Watch it! Oh, okay. Woo! I was just kidding. It was a joke. For birds, they hit really hard. Woo! They dodgy. Oh, looks like the subs from the other day are going out finally. So if you got a sub during the Little Demons promo, it's like they're finally going live. So yay! Hello, THO59. Ring a hoe. What that hoe say on there? A plain regular hoe for working in the field. Just a regular hoe. Nothing special even. So much herbs everywhere. The density in this game is quite impressive, especially for the time period. Wait, there's... Oh, that's the order. We don't want to go over there. We'll get in trouble if they see us. Okay, quill boars, you gotta go. Okay, eat. 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 Eat again. Eat again. And again. Beautiful. Beautiful mushroom. I know, but sometimes you gotta eat 10 meals in a row. You know, like in Skyrim, you like in the middle of battle and you eat. You end up eating 50 pieces of cheese to heal 5 hit points for each one. Or wheels of cheese, even. Yeah, just like plop down 50 big old wheels of cheese like it's nothing. Just to heal a few hit points. Come on. Uh-oh. Woo! I know, that would be my worry too, Tiny Angry Dome. Having that much cheese would lead to, issues? You know, that's a lot of cheese just to be pounding like that. Oh, I'm gonna grab all the herbs I see, because we're gonna need them. All right, you big old bird. Woo! Careful! How dare you! They're ganging up! Clever girl. Clever girl. Okay. That's a lot of damn birds. Any sword ability? Yeah, when we level up our sword skill, I believe there's some passive abilities that unlock, which are a bit helpful. Becoming a warrior will help a lot, which we're on our way to become once we get closer to the Don's camp. Figure out where the hell I am, though. Birds I can deal with. Boars, not so much. Wolves, Are you regular wolves or hungry wolves? Hungry wolves, not so bad. Thank you. A lot of moss over there. Drawn to that fire. Is that the farm? Looks like the farm. Okay, so from the farm, I go down this path. I should hit the Don's place. I'll probably have a lot more quests there to do. Let's follow the path all the way back. Well, there's creatures we haven't seen yet? Yes, there are.
I can't help you.
Hi. Hey there.
What do you know about the Inquisitor? What's that thing he wears on his eye?
Isn't that the magical artifact he found in one of the ruins on another island? That's what I heard, anyway.
Sorry about your staff. Looks like it's gone now.
Let's trade.
I found a really nice staff that you can have. Just found it the other day. Maybe you can have it here? For 10 gold. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Sneak. Gold coins. See what's in the chest.
Better start again. That didn't do it. Better start again. That
Nope.
wasn't it. Yes.
There we go. Lockpick, torch, goblet, and bolts. Nice. Some good money. Light spell. Tell joke spell. He's looking this way. It's not safe.
This text is about magic spells.
Wisdom. Oh, hello. Hi. What? I was just looking, sir.
Careful what you touch.
Hi. I wasn't touching anything. How dare you assume that I was stealing stuff? I am offended. Very, very offended by him. Hello, boars. I'm just sneaking by. Don't mind me. Dan trying to steal someone's milk again? No, I would never do that. So many herbs everywhere. The density is amazing. These kind of graphics for 2008 were insane. And it still looks nice. Even all these years later, this forest looks good. Tell they were ahead of their time when it came to designing landscapes and stuff. Hi there, Jan. Sure, Jan. Let me drink some water. Graphic fidelity only goes so far, but art direction is forever, and the art direction of this game was great. The environmental artists were really good. It looks beautiful. Yeah, 2009, sorry. Give me that meat. Oh my god, my food's on the way. I'm so hangry. It's gonna be great. Let's not mess with the boars just yet. I need a better weapon or more training, really. Oblivion had exactly 4 voice actors plus a couple for a few. It was 4 characters for 4 people for most of the. No. There were 8. There were male and female of each of the races. Orcs and Nords were the same voice actor. So 8 of them, and then there were some main characters like Sean Bean was Martin, and Manny Marco was the whatchamacallit, the the big pompous voice guy. Big swamp. Well, that must be the way. It's in the swamp. Patrick Stewart was in there for like a minute. It was such a waste of Patrick Stewart, but Patrick Stewart was, you know, Patrick Stewart, so guess they couldn't afford to get him to do too much.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just taking a look around.
Just messing. Have to make my own entertainment. Gets a bit boring round here. Apart from the rotworms eating people. I'd stay on the walkway and not go too far out into the swamp.
The what?
Believe me, being eaten by those creatures is not the way a man should go. Hang on. I think I've got a map somewhere you can have. Although by the looks of you, you could do with a better weapon.
Where can I get a better weapon?
Depends on what you're after. Some swear by a good blade. Others prefer the heft of an axe. I'm a hunter, so I favour a bow and arrow. I've got a couple of nice specimens here, actually. For the right price, I'm sure I could part with one or two.
What do you hunt in the swamp?
Less and less. There are only a few beasties. They may look unappetising, but you'd be surprised what our cook can do. About the only thing left big enough to feed us all is this large worm over to the west. But he's a big fella. I really need help to take him down. Probably a bit of help to keep him down after I've eaten him too.
What's the biggest thing you've hunted?
The number of times I've been asked that. I suppose it was one of the rotworms out here. But it doesn't always have to be big to be dangerous.
I'm new around here. Got swept in with the tide. What can you tell me about this place?
Ah, I see. Well, then there are a few things you should know. This whole swamp area, from here to the temple in the north, it's run by Don Esteban, our leader. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you. He's got some fighters working for him that'd break your jaw as happy as look at you.
How about I help you hunt this worm?
Oh, that's good of you. Tell you what, if we kill that thing together, I'll give you 30 gold.
What?
I hope you're well prepared. Don't want your death on my conscience.
What can you tell me about the temple?
Came up from the ground about the time these storms started, and all these beasts came out of it. Never seen the like before. Indescribable they are. Our fighters soon sorted them out. I doubt there's much still alive in there. Well, apart from the Don. He's moved into the temple now. Don't see him very often. No one really knows what he's doing in there. Me, I say hunt, kill, and don't ask too many questions.
Well,
What are rotworms?
They can't really be described. Indescribable they are. They're like giant, rotting worms. You can ask Ricardo in the cabin.
so a rot worm. What a clever name. We have a sponsor stream today, so we'll play Monkey Island on a different day, but we'll finish it soon. Don't worry.
So, you haven't always been here in the swamp?
No, we used to have the whole of Harbour Town until the Inquisition came. All their magic and robes and stuff. They pushed us out here. Between you and me, I think the Don's pride took a bit of a knock. He hasn't been the same since. Most folks hate this place, but I like the fresh air. New things to hunt. Always felt too cooped up in town.
So, what's your boss doing in the temple?
I couldn't say for sure, but he's become very keen on collecting gold at the moment. He's got diggers working these ruins, and he always gives them a share. He's good like that. I think maybe he's planning on trying to take back Harbour Town. Gold commands a lot of power around here. Maybe even more than the Inquisition with their damn cult.
Well, I will help you.
Come on, let's go kill this rotworm.
That's the spirit? Right. Ready your weapon and stay close to me.
Well, I will kill him easily because 30 gold's nothing.
Attack!
Ooh, some weed. Kill him! Ah! This thing's tough for only 30 gold. What the hell? All that for 30 gold?
See, that's what being a hunter is all about. The thrill of the hunt, the buzz of the kill. Ah, that's made my week, that has.
I've killed that worm. You don't need to worry about it.
One less worm is no bad thing. Here, have 30 gold for your trouble. Hey, if you're going to the camp, can you take this raw meat with you? They always need food there. Just give it to Rachel, the cook. I'm gonna stay here, see if I can spot my next challenge.
I remember for spending hours trying to kill this worm with a wooden club. Yeah, I can't imagine like having a starter weapon. Like I'm way stronger now, and that was still a real pain in the butt to kill.
What else can you tell me about the Inquisition?
Same as everyone else, really. Don't get too close to them, or you'll find yourself dragged off to that monastery. They're not right in the head. I think they do something to them up there. I'm keeping well away. I advise you to do the same.
Can you teach me about hunting?
To be honest, I'm not a very good teacher. I just sort of have an instinct for it. Lewis is your man. He taught me. Ask him.
Lewis. Right. Let's trade.
You have a ring of dexterity. Expensive. Well, I don't need anything from you, but thank you. Goodbye. I mean, 30 gold's better than nothing. I feel like that job was worth more than 30 gold. Could be worse. These jungles are so thick and dense. I know he probably got paid hundreds of gold to kill that worm, and he took advantage of me. But, you know, I'm used to that. It happens. That rotworm looked a lot like the thing that attacked me in the water when I went out into the water at the beginning of the game. Just much bigger. Alright, let's find the dawn. Hello there, boys.
Hey,
Hey.
your shoe is untied.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can still kick you with it if you're trying to mess with me. Got it?
I think I get it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Any trouble today?
No.
The dawn.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here. In the swamp.
Sounds like an important job.
Yeah.
Expecting any?
No,
Must be fun being a guard.
not really.
What exactly do you guard in a swamp?
Flies. The smell. The dawn.
He's a very talkative man.
What is there around here that people need guarding from?
You must have seen them.
Seen what?
Those things.
Things?
Thing.
The things from the ruins.
There are ruins everywhere.
The ones that came up from the ground. The ground is warped or something.
Right.
That's where these things are.
Yeah. They're all over that excavation site in the middle of the swamp.
And?
They make me nervous.
Why?
They're disgusting.
Uh-huh. You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them. Who's in charge here?
The Don.
Who?
The Don.
Right. You don't talk much.
What do I want to talk for? I don't know you.
Where is the Don?
In the temple.
Is he religious?
Ha!
So what does he do in there?
Avoids being out here.
That's true.
Getting anything out of you is like pulling teeth.
That's why I make such a good guard.
True.
All right, let's try this question. Tell me more about these things. The ones in the excavation site.
They're disgusting. Big insect things. I wish someone would get rid of them.
I can. I'd need paying. Say 30 gold coins.
30?
30? Yeah. It's worth that to get rid of those things. They're disgusting.
Keep my gold warm. I'll be back for it. You must have picked up some skills to be a guard.
I know how to fight, and I can handle a crossbow.
Can you train me?
To fire a crossbow? All right. But it will cost you.
He is very strange, man. Food is here. Got Cadova again. That was delicious.
What do you want?
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads. If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here, or you'll lose your paws.
I don't know. What do I want?
You were looking at me.
I'm new here. I'm just getting to know people.
If you don't know I'm the best fighter in the camp, then you ain't been here long enough for me to care.
You're all very weird.
Hey,
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm alehouses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
So you lead the hunters?
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital woodcutting work to do. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirits. Or they think they are.
Shouldn't you get someone else to cut the wood?
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Brogar.
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, a, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
For my sins,
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
Brogar's laws, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
Where? Hi there.
Hey,
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
What the fuck?
whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here, especially not from workers.
Seems to be working for you.
You must be new round here. I'll tell you what, since you're new in this pond, little fish, I'll cut you a break. But after that, your bones will get the breaks. You hearing me? See, folks around here do what I say. Now, enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty, but a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple all the time, she might need a bit of company.
You jerk. You're disgusting.
The men in the camp say you've never won a fair fight.
What's the point of a fair fight? You stick by the rules, you get beaten, or dead, or you become a white robe. I'd rather be dead
I
than
stole
that.
his weapon.
I'm sure lots of people would prefer you dead than in a white robe.
You know what I think? I think sarcasm is gonna get you killed.
You're kind of a jerk.
Tell you what, you do it yourself.
You got some backbone, haven't you? We'll soon rip that out of you. Boys, give this little fish a lesson in manners. You'll find my lads are tough but fair. Well, they're tough. Put that thing away.
That's the way.
Put that thing away. About time. You scared, little fish?
I've had
No.
worse.
You scared, little fish?
I've had worse.
They didn't start attacking. What?
Tell you what, you do it yourself.
You got some backbone, haven't you? We'll soon rip that out of you. Boys, give this little fish a lesson in manners. You'll find my lads are tough but fair. Well, they're tough.
They're not attacking me.
You scared, little fish?
I've had worse.
I don't see anybody attacking me.
How many? 10, 20?
Okay, so he's kind of a dick. Maybe stealing his sword broke the encounter, I don't know.
I'm watching you.
Oh, I bet you are.
Nothing new for you.
That's my plant, sorry.
Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses. But do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers of the excavations. But morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates, too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. I didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Do they, hell? Too drunk, most of them.
So the excavations have stopped.
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
If I'm going to take action, I'll need better armor.
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all. And you'd have to pay. After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. If I can't, what chance does a stranger have?
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to listen to you.
I heard there was a spy around here.
A spy?
A spy for who? That's the last thing we need. People will start suspecting each other, blaming each other. Great.
Heard there's a
Something
pickpocket
else
as
has
well.
gone wrong.
Well, keep your eyes open. What can you tell me about Brogar?
Nothing. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want trouble.
You've already got trouble.
Yeah, but I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable of.
Well, I offered to help. Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers' clothes, even if they've got no intention of working. Uncontrollable, most of them. That's what the swamp and being ignored does to you.
You really have given up, haven't you?
Well, you would in my position. It's hopeless. Hopeless.
Hopeless isn't a word I use.
Well, often.
Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right.
I have other things to do.
I don't like faces I don't know well, and your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
What?
Hey, did you see a big guy with an axe come this way?
What are you talking about? This camp's full of big men with axes.
You know I'm new here, then?
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You're not the first. It's the heap of gold in the temple. It sucks in idiots like flies to shit. But there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold any further.
You're a fighter, right?
I took the advice my teacher gave me. Find something you like and make it your job.
What's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
We might be stuck here now, but we're not going to be here forever. Once those religious nutcases are gone, Harbour Town will be ours. Then you'll see.
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
Pretty face. Shame you're thick as pig shit with it. They only need the town to give them a supply route. The real work happens in the monastery. Fuck knows what they do up there.
He keeps flirting with me.
And you don't think it would be a good idea to find out?
You're the nosy fucker. Why don't you knock on the door and ask them? Let's see how many questions you've got after they work you to death in the temple ruins.
Live here, die there. You know, there's an ocean full of beautiful desert islands. Where did the Don get all his gold?
See that temple? We took it. And guess what? It was full of gold and artifacts and stuff. Now it's full of guards, an ogre, and surrounded by us. There are temples all over the island. Why don't you bugger off and find your own?
An ogre?
You just walk in and take the gold from the temple ruins.
Yeah, it's that simple. Go on, try it. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out of those ruins. You have to deal with them before you get to the shiny stuff.
So you've cleared all those creatures out of the ruins?
Keen to see them, are you? All right. We'll go to a temple ruin nearby. You help me deal with the creatures there, then you can get your share of the gold.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. We clear the place and split the rewards.
That sounds good.
How do we split the gold?
50-50.
That's pretty good.
You've got a deal.
Good. Follow me.
Alright, let's go clear some stuff out and kill things. I'm coming, Lorenzo, don't worry. He's probably gonna betray me at the end.
Now, no one can see us here. So let's have ourselves a little chat.
What about?
What?
I've met people like you. Troublemakers.
Right. So we're not here for the temple.
You're getting the picture. It's just you and me. And you're gonna give me your gold.
You son of a bitch!
Can we talk about this?
I don't want to talk. I want you gone. Permanently.
You
Every
asshole.
scummy weasel that turns up here costs me a share of my gold.
Let's get this over. Draw your weapon.
See? I knew you were trouble.
I'm not trouble, you're trouble. Ha-ha! You piece of shit. Give me your gold and your sword. Ha-ha-ha! You piece of human garbage.
So, you're still here.
You made me feel so welcome.
You want to stay in this shithole? You're welcome to it.
All he had was 15 freaking gold, though. What a waste of my time. I need some alchemy formulas. Should go back town and get some. I need so many potions. This game has no controller support, unfortunately, because it's too. They Gothic 1 didn't even have mouse support. It was just keyboard only. Let's do 14 fried meat.
This smells good.
Delicious.
Nobody knows where they come from.
Where is the Dawn? I want to talk to the Dawn. He's probably in the giant temple over there. Let me go talk to the Don. Wow, there's a mountain of gold in there.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don.
I've a message from Harbour Town for the Don.
Course you do, course you do. But I ain't letting you in until I get the nod from Rachel.
Guarding. Guess that's a really important job.
Most important in the camp. I make sure people don't just stroll in to see the Don. He's very against strolling in. And I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
How do I get permission to speak to the Don?
The Don is busy. He's thinking.
Pooping.
Talk to his wife, Rachel. She's in charge.
Right, I'll go and talk to her then.
I ain't got no work for you. Go and see Sam or Hawkins and stop bugging me.
Are you Rachel?
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and bruggelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat, freshly cooked.
Thank you, FX Network.
Brogar wants a haunch of fried meat.
And he sent you to get it for him? Lazy devil. Well, I've already given you some meat, so you can sort Brogar out yourself.
Well, fine. I need to steal from you.
Have you ever been in one of the ruins?
Me? I did some treasure hunting a few years back, but only nutcases would want to go into those ruins.
You may well be right.
Thank you for the gold.
I need to talk to the Don.
Join the queue. I'm thinking of joining it myself. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy, and he's always busy, I'm in charge.
But I have a package for him.
I have a package for the Don from Scordo.
A package. Right. I wish I had a gold coin for every time I heard that old chestnut.
But I do!
Maybe it is important. But if it's not, we're both in trouble, and if I open it to check... I'm sorry, new mouth. If you really want to get in to see Esteban, you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
What do you mean?
But can you get me in to see him?
No. Look, he needs time alone to think. I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends. Why would I make an exception for a newcomer?
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
Believe me, I've seen better.
Wow.
Unless you have something really important for the Don, you aren't going to get to see him. I don't like the situation. I'm his wife and I don't get to see him. But it's his wishes, and we have enough trouble around here without looking for more.
Freaking denied. Jeez. Wow.
Oh, you're back, are you? Well, what do you want this time?
How are things around here?
Perfect. I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the swamp earlier. The Inquisition are sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking the life out of us. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. Now it's falling apart. And with Esteban in that damn temple, I'm the one trying to hold it together.
Can I help?
And why would you want to do that? What do you want, new mouth? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want in on this?
Why do you think things are falling apart here?
It's those ruins. They've got everyone's mind on treasure. Even my Esteban. The whole place is being dug up. Although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered to the camp. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share of the gold. He's very fair like that. But someone is looking to line their own pockets.
You think the Don is losing control?
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbour Town shook him up badly. All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment. I really don't need someone stirring up trouble.
You sound like you need help. What if I help out?
You do that? But, well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can certainly use the help. Everything seems to have ground to a halt. Go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. That should help you get a picture of what's happening here. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot before it reaches Esteban.
About your camp.
I was told you're short of food. You need more meat?
Finally, someone who wants to do some work. Yes, I need 10 haunches of raw meat.
I just
You
cooked
bring
it.
me the meat, and I'll put a little gold your way.
Damn it.
I never say no to gold. So who are the lieutenants here?
If you can't find that out yourself, how are you going to help me? Just go and talk to everyone. You'll find them. You'll soon see who's in charge and who thinks they are.
Who do you think it is lining their own pockets? And what would happen to them if you knew who it was?
He'd be dead. Esteban's not a forgiving man.
So it seems.
Hello.
Are you the local blacksmith?
Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes. I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of fine metal. And I'm not looking for an apprentice. Particularly one that doesn't know the difference between a metal worker and a smith.
Do I look like an apprentice?
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a customer.
Wow.
What you want?
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
No one here looks for work. The only thing people here look for is gold. And you don't look like you're any different.
Do you work with gold?
Gold. Gold. Nothing but gold. You just see the money in it, don't you? Well, there's no point you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold out there belongs to the Don.
Oh, that's cool.
Everyone has to give their gold to the Don.
If you know what's healthy for you, once a month, you have to take the Don his share.
And how much is his share?
You see anyone round here looking wealthy?
Not unless mud is the local currency.
Well, you should see the gold he has in his temple. Hordes of it. Ha! I can see that look in your eye. Fancy a slice, do you? You'll end up in pieces with those thoughts in your head.
How do I get to see the Don?
What do you want to see the Don for? Try standing on a tree outside the temple. You're not going to get closer than that.
I'm looking for new weapons.
Looking is for losers. Paying gets you the goods.
True.
There must be some way to see the Don. Something he wants.
If it doesn't glitter, he doesn't give a toss. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife gold-plated.
Is there something he wants then? Something in gold he doesn't have?
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work. Supposed to belong to some garrison commander before he pissed off an ogre. You find the blade for that pommel, the Don'd kiss your hairy ass. Fuck it, I would too.
I'll find the blade the Don wants.
You want to look for it? Be my guest. But you take one piece of that blade for yourself, one bit of glittering gold, I'll hear about it.
I wouldn't dream of it. Where can I find this sword blade the Don wants?
If you believe the stories, the ogre dragged the garrison commander off where those temple ruins are. If anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly seeing as those bits of blade will be covered in gold. There's a pisshead called Lewis, reckoned he'd seen something, but he's a sack of shit.
Everyone in this camp so far is a rude asshole. It's like trying to ask a question on a Reddit forum.
So you want to restore the sword for the Don?
If I can get all the pieces. Can't do jack shit without all the pieces.
Have you got any sword blanks?
Just what I got here. My stock of ore is empty. You bring me some iron ore, I can make you some blanks.
What have you got to trade?
Do you have a better sword for me? I'll need more strength for that, but yes. Sell a bunch of lockpicks too, which is nice. Thorn mace, blunt damage. Rusty sword, executioner staff, sledgehammer, light crossbow, ring. I'll sell the chalice too. I thought I had a couple pearls somewhere. Maybe not. Thank you.
Your work here is not too bad, but I've seen better.
You've seen better? And you're an expert, are you? You wouldn't know decent metalwork if someone shoved it up your arse and wiggled it around.
Wow!
You want to look again and reassess your thoughts? Or you want me to show you some really close up?
Oh, man. When this camp is so rude. Wait, what just happened?
I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
Yes, I'm going to sleep till the morning. God, everyone is a rude, cursing bastard in this place. Rogue, hunter. Just a real piece of work. Oh, whoops, there's a... Climb.
Hey.
Hey, what? You better be from Hawkins. I need those crates moving.
I've just arrived here. I'm not from anyone.
Lazy, more like. Bet you never done a decent day's work in your life.
What is your problem?
What crates?
The ones full of artifacts. What else are we moving? Damn Hawkins. His workers should have delivered them by now. I knew it was too much responsibility for the old coot.
So you're in charge of moving boxes, right?
They're not just any old boxes. They're full of artifacts from the excavation sites. They get dug up, they come to me, and then they go to the Don.
Oh, so you're not even moving boxes for yourself, then?
When you get an important role here, then you can make jokes. Until then, shut your bleeding mouth.
What's in these artifact crates?
Puppies. Artifacts, what do you think, genius? Everything that's dug up from the ruins gets crated up, but keep your mitts off them. If you're looking for gold, then do some work. You dig for the Don, then you'll get your share.
I'll think about it. Any news?
Well, apart from me having bunions the size of hen's eggs, no.
Oh my god.
Been pretty quiet. Hope it stays that way.
Let's talk sensibly. I could help you get your crates.
Think you can? All right. We'll get going and get them moving.
No sense in asking if you know the magic word.
What magic word? Here, you're not with that Inquisition lot, are you? Look, I'll have no magical nonsense around here.
Wow.
Where are these crates you want moved?
At the excavation site, but they should be here. I swear, those workers are being slack just to wind me up.
He is so stupid.
Your mother, Tilda, is worried about you.
Oh, she's always worried. That woman makes my life a misery.
Okay. Clearly she's got nothing to be worried about.
So far, everyone in this camp has been rude to me, cursed at me, insulted me. bunch of assholes.
Hey.
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
You sound sus, sir. You're being nice to me.
Your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly. I arrange little wagers, you give me your gold, and you could double it.
Do you stream on Twitch? Like, okay.
What odds do you offer?
You're interested. Listen up. I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you want to try and win it back.
That seems sus.
And can I be sure you'll pay out if I win?
Oh, you of little faith. I'm hurt. If I wasn't honest, do you think I'd last 2 minutes around here?
How do I place a bet?
Oh, nothing easier. We bet on anything here. Who'll be the next worker to get eaten by a swamp creature? The next winner in the arena? Anything. You can even bet on yourself. If you want to go into the arena.
Have you come across a piece of a sword blade?
The one Oscar's trying to piece together. He wants to make a sword for the Don, I believe.
And?
And I might have a piece of it. Oscar tried to buy it from me, in fact. But he wasn't offering enough, so I thought I'd hang on to it.
Will you sell me your piece of the sword?
It'd have to be for, no less than 100 gold.
100 gold? Fine.
That's a deal.
What, really? Fine. Well, here it is.
People fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began.
True.
There's a small arena over in the west. That's where it happens. I bet you're worth a gamble. Tough-looking fella like you.
Which of the fighters here are the best?
Based on recent form, Ricardo's a loser. Lorenzo isn't too sharp either. Used to be all right. Faded a bit these days. I'd say Domingo is probably the best in camp.
Well, I will find that. There's 5 pieces of this damn sword. That's so many. Well, as a professional pickpocketer, 100 gold is nothing. I'm swarming in mud. His head turned around. His head turned behind it. What the? That was creepy.
Leave me be. Don't bother me with this.
Nothing new for you.
Not you, Craig.
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armor of yours.
Nah. It's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
This fucking swamp?
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
The fighters answer to you, right?
Yeah, most of them owe their lives to me. One way or another, they know not to mess with a big fish.
So you know where they are at all times?
Course. Well, usually. One of them has gone missing. Dorgan was on an errand for me, down in the swamps. The pilot's probably got himself lost. Or eaten. Or he's chasing wenches again, never could keep his mind on the task in hand.
Sound like a great guard.
I'll look for him.
When I get my hands on him, he's gonna be emptying piss pots for the next month.
Ew. Yeah.
Hawkins says you're meant to be protecting his workers.
Hawkins says, does he?
You promised Hawkins if he paid, you'd protect him.
You worried about him. You protect him.
Right. You're
Wow.
a real man of honor.
You're a dick.
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about, then?
Just curious.
Just curious. You know, just curious can get you into a lot of trouble.
I'm just curious, sir. Just a little curious. This place has been absolutely filled to the brim with conversations. Someone...
You look relaxed.
The busy mosquito is swatted at dawn. The happy snail does nothing but yawn.
What?
We're in a swamp. What's there to make an effort for?
You have a proverb for every occasion, don't you?
A man without words is like a drum without a stick. Most of the people round here talk rubbish. Might as well say something worth hearing, eh?
Right.
The Don just lets you relax.
Never see him. Beppo's always chasing us to hump crates round. All that effort for what? A pile of old crap. Hawkins is my boss, and if Hawkins doesn't care, Beppo can go screw himself. And Hawkins doesn't care about anything.
Right. Hey, Dwight, you need to start shifting those crates over to Beppo.
And who are you to be telling me what to do?
I'm Dan's fucking gaming. Hero of the Metabit, okay? I saved many video game worlds. You're gonna do what I tell you.
Hawkins, he's not happy with you standing around.
Really? Then he should come here and tell me personally. But he won't. So, save yourself the effort. You must have some... I'm sure you have... Maybe you must have someone else to talk to.
You're a dick. Henchman.
Tell someone who cares.
Clay.
You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
What?
Hey, you got a smoke?
If I did, why the fuck would I give it to you? Piss off.
Take your lockpick. What a dick!
What?
Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
I don't care what you think of Brogar, but you see, now I am telling you to get out on guard duty.
You are.
That's right.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogar didn't come himself. Now I'll show you.
All right, then, you bastard.
Won't do any good.
All right, come on.
Do your best.
Hit it! Have that! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Stop it! This will not turn out well. Stop it! This will not turn out well.
Woo!
That's going to get you in trouble.
Will it? I'm gonna take his shit.
Nothing to take.
Now get back to work, you piece of shit.
Are you gonna stand guard now? Or are we gonna fall out?
I'm going.
Yeah, you piece of garbage. I will kick your ass again if I have to.
The dead outnumber the living.
Maybe later, all right?
I have other things to do.
Sure you do.
Once this was all green fields.
Once it was all green fields, and now it's a big nasty swamp, so yay.
Clay's taken over from Phil on guard duty.
Good. Pair of useless arseholes.
Thank you.
You see why people don't stand up to Brogar?
A few bruises won't stop me.
You're lucky it wasn't stab wounds.
His armor and those fighters make him feel tougher than he is.
For you, maybe. For me, that's why I don't tangle with him.
Might find Kermit the Frog on his banjo somewhere out there. Well, it's always possible.
I know things have been dangerous around here, but with luck, we'll all find peace.
Now there speaks an
I'm gonna
optimist.
steal from you.
Nothing is as bad as what we've been through. Yet we can come through it if we just believe in ourselves.
You may be right.
Thanks for your loot.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
And those are giant words. So big, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I know some people wouldn't have a problem if he disappeared.
I won't be responsible for what Brogar would do to you.
Let me worry about that.
You should worry. You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah.
What would I have to do to deal with him?
If you work for him, do what he tells you and listen to everything he says. It will let things slip. But you do know what you're proposing is dangerous.
I need some better armor.
You won't find it out here. There's only workers' clothes here.
Well, what about your armor? Where did that come from?
Armor for the hunters and fighters comes from the Don. But you won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one of us.
Right, so I've got to join the Don's gang first. How can I become one of the Don's men?
Firstly, I need to tell you a couple of things. The Don's a powerful man. Well, he was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. Hasn't been out for weeks. His wife Rachel's been trying to run the camp. She's the one you need to impress if you want to meet the Don.
Rachel. Right.
Before you charge up to her, you need to be aware of...
Brogar?
You're learning.
All right. Where can I get workers' clothing?
Hawkins is your man. He's one of the Don's lieutenants. He's in charge of the workers.
I could help you.
Helpful sort, aren't you? You better not have landed me in it with Brogar. But then one's trouble is another's ease. Rachel needs this meat, so she'll be happy. Take note, sometimes it's better to take sides than end up in the middle.
The temple guard wouldn't let me in.
Do you think he'd invite you in for a beer? He's a guard, remember? You'll have to have something for the Don. A gift, information, something valuable.
What sort of gifts?
Oscar the Smith will tell you. He's helped a lot of people impress the Don. Oscar's good with gold. And as I say, the Don rather likes unusual things that glitter.
What's a better series for you, Elder Scrolls or Gothic? Well, I think they're both different games. Elder Scrolls has much more freedom and also mods, whereas this is much more of a streamlined story. There are some paths, but it's not like as varied as Elder Scrolls. But they're both good in just different ways.
About your hunting. I met a hunter called Yan. You haven't mentioned him.
He got himself posted as a guard on the road to Harbour Town. We never see him back here these days. That's another hunter less feeding the camp.
What can you tell me about your hunters?
Well, there's Lewis. Haven't seen him for days. I expect he's under a rock in the swamp. Not even the swamp flies bother him when he's had a skimful. Doug should also be in the swamp. He should be hunting. But I haven't seen him for days either. And of course you know what delightful tasks I have to do.
Doug has been successful. He's given me some meat for the camp.
We needed that. You better take it to Rachel if you haven't given it to her already.
I heard something about pieces of a sword. A sword decorated with gold.
Oscar's looking for pieces just like that. I also know that Brogar's got one, which you might say is something of an obstacle. I bet Oscar's tried to get it, which means it won't be easy or cheap for you to persuade Brogar to part with it.
True, but I'm sure this sword will get me in to see the Don.
If it glitters, it will catch his eye.
Then getting the sword could get me in.
You'll need all the pieces. Then you'd need Oscar to work his magic, if that's even possible. And then you'll need Oscar to be willing to give the sword back to you. It's not an easy thing to do. None of it.
I wonder where the pieces are. If they're all decorated with gold, people won't just give them away.
Well, you know Brogar has one. You might like to check out the workers. They're in the middle of things. They see what gets dug up. And they're likely to keep some things quiet. When a man has nothing, a little is a lot.
Goodbye. Boom, 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 boom. All right, make up, backup save.